still on the phone with me right now, the one, the only, the legend, the God, Rob Halford. How you doing?
I'm doing great, buddy. Having good times with you tonight in the Grindhouse.
Yes.
Playing some Priest, just talking about metal in general and, spreading the gospel.
Awesome, man. And once again, I really appreciate you taking your time and joining us tonight, man. Really do.
It's my pleasure. I got to say thank you to the Planet because you're the guys that keep the connectivity when Priest goes around and tours and, our fans come and see us. It's a great time that we have, but when we're away from each other, what you do, Ty, with your Grindhouse is you keep that solid flow going. So big shout to the Grindhouse and Planet Radio.
All right. Well, you're welcome, man. You're very welcome. And we're going to talk about tour right now. Y'all have a tour for Redeemer of Souls lined up right now beginning in October, right?
Yeah, we're kicking off October 1st up in Rochester. All of the dates have not yet been completely put into the tour as you and I are talking tonight on the Grindhouse, Ty. So keep going back to priest.com for the updates. I can see on my list that there's a bit of a gap between the Hollywood show down in Miami, and then we trek all the way up through on my bus up through Florida, turn left. So we'll be heading through your part of the world, and I really, really hope we can make a stop somewhere in Louisiana.
Dude, that would be amazing, and I'm there if it happens.
Yeah, keep checking the site. Keep checking the site.
Yeah, I'm looking at the tour dates right now, and I'm serious. Like, if I have to, I will drive to Austin to go watch y'all play.
That'll be cool. That'll be the first time we've been back to Austin in 25 years, apparently. And festivals are great. We love any kind of opportunity to get on stage and play, no matter where, no matter when, Festivals have a completely unique vibe because you're mixing it up with all the other extraordinary talent that play. But if we've got another show that may pop in around Louisiana, come check that out as well.
Definitely, for sure. And we'll talk more about Redeemer of Souls, once again, that hit stores in the United States this Tuesday, featuring March of the Damned. And y'all also did release another song from that album called Crossfire, which we're going to get to in just a bit. Tell me, Rob, what's Crossfire about?
Well, musically, it's a great reference to where metal kicked off. Ty, when I started my metal in the late 60s, early 70s, it was a progressive move in rock from the blues. Everything comes from the blues, no matter what.
Definitely.
And so this is a really nice reference. The opening phrases are straight out of the blues. The cool stuff that Richie and that Glenn are doing before the band roars in, and Scott starts roaring, Ian starts roaring. So it's just got a real acknowledgement and homage, really, to the blues from metal, and then it kicks off, and it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a questioning song, talking about being at the crossroads and again making the choices that you make, and sometimes I was being influenced by external situations. So, out of a lot of the fantasy songs that we do on Priest, this is probably more reality grounded, but overall it's a great tune, and it's just a very unique one in the 13 tracks from Priest's new record, Redeemer of Souls. Crossfire is just a real solid vibe of its own accord.
Awesome. All right, we're on the phone right now once again with the metal god, the metal legend, Mr. Rob Halford of Judas Priest. Now, we're talking Redeemer of Souls, and back in 2008, y'all did release Nostradamus, which actually was your highest charting album ever. To my knowledge, right here.
It was, yeah.
With going into Redeemer of Souls, man, did y'all have any mindset like, how can we top Nostradamus?
Well, we love it when we get good chart positions, and our fans put us where they put us. We've got high expectations of another good positioning on the release of Redeemer of Souls. We'll take whatever you give us. We love our fans to death. We've got the best metal fans in the world, and depending on how that first week runs out, we could have a very strong placing. I'll tell you what it does. When you put Priest in a good position like that, it not only looks good for Priest, it looks good for metal, because it's a national chart and it all, flies around the world. So it really sends a strong signal that metal is doing great business globally. So we'll see what happens, but the streaming is good, the feedback is fantastic. Everybody's waiting to go out and get the record. So we keep our fingers crossed for a real solid opening week, Ty.
Yes, definitely. And like I was mentioning earlier, Rob, from what I've heard so far, this is some pretty great stuff, and I can't wait to listen to the rest of it, y'all. Your album's clocking in at over an hour long, so it's a pretty long record.
Yeah, we got two forms of releases. We got the straightforward single CD release of 13 tracks, and we got a deluxe version that's got 5 bonus tracks, and those 5 extra tracks are just killer stuff. They were songs that we had left over that we didn't want to kind of put away in the vaults. We wanted to share them with our metalheads, and it's real potent material, but it just didn't quite fit in with the groove of the running order of the other 13 tunes. So you got your choices are there now. In today's world, the platforms for getting music are so different and varied that you can either get the single CD, the deluxe CD, buy a song here, buy a song there, however you want to get your metal. But the deluxe one with the 5 extra tunes is well worth checking out.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the one I get.
Beautiful.
I'm all for bonus tracks. I'm all for extra, whatever didn't make the album. Still sounds good to me, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. Rob Halford from Judas Priest, and don't forget you can catch them on tour in the U.S. starting October 1st in Rochester. You said, right?
That's it. We're starting up in Rochester, working our way down the eastern seaboard, and then slowly through the Midwest and out over here to the West Coast. This may be the first leg. There's a strong possibility that we might come back and do another leg later on, because there's a lot of really valuable places for Priest that are important for our fans for us to go back to. But anyway.
Yes.
Come check us out if you can on this first leg. We're hitting as many places as we can the first run, and it'd be great to see you all come see us again.
Definitely, for sure. And as you said, keep an eye out, JudasPriest.com. You are not finished filling in those dates.
Beautiful, yeah. Keep looking.
Awesome. All right, well, Rob, man, I really appreciate it once again, dude. It's an honor to have you on the show.
Well, thank you, Ty. Thank you, Planet, and everybody for checking out what's happening with Priest on Ty's Grindhouse, and keep the metal alive, and we'll see you all on the road real soon.